While we're not swimming in cash just yet, we're certainly riding the artificial intelligence wave to great success.
Creativity, intuition, emotion. This is where our humanity lives. We must strive to preserve that amidst the rising tide of bullshit automation.
Hey everybody, Steve Mudd here. Mega advertising company WPP announced recently that they're working with NVIDIA to build an AI content engine that will help them build and deploy product experiences and compelling content at a level of realism and scale never possible. On the one hand, they'll be able to produce commercials faster and more efficiently, easily replicating content across digital media, but on the other hand, they'll be able to virtually eliminate the need for in-person production. That's right, no more gaffers, no more grips. Best boys, you're done too. The future is AI.
Welcome to AI as Fuck, artificial conversations about real intelligence. Join host Steve Mudd as he interviews the avatars who are disrupting industries, erasing career paths, and making you obsolete.
All right, we'll be speaking today with Sarah Auteur, director in the crosshairs of AI, and with Sir Martin Wannabe, a holding company executive excited about the possibilities of artificial intelligence. But first, a word from our sponsors.
Are you in the business of building content? Talentless AI is a new kind of creative agency. We're disrupting the old agency model by using synthetic media and generative AI to automate the delivery of good content quickly and inexpensively. Visit talentless.ai to learn more.
I'm speaking with Sir Martin Wannabe, an agency executive avatar who is pushing the use of AI across his company. Thanks for joining us, Sir Martin. So, AI in commercials, huh? Is this your way of replacing all the creative folks in your agency with soulless machines?
Well, not exactly. While AI does bring efficiency to the table, it's not here to steal anyone's job. It's more like having a reliable robot assistant who can crunch data and churn out ideas faster than any human could. We're still keeping the creative spark alive.
Oh, I see. So, you're saying robots are better at being creative than humans. Is that what you're implying?
No, not at all. Humans are the kings and queens of creativity. AI is more like the court jester, providing us with insights and suggestions based on data. But it's up to our talented team to turn those suggestions into magic.
Magic. So, is this AI-powered magic just a gimmick? Can it really make a difference in the quality of commercials?
Trust me, it's no gimmick. AI helps us dive deep into consumer data, uncovering hidden gems and trends we might have missed otherwise. It's like having a crystal ball that shows us what people want before they even know it. It gives us an edge in creating commercials that connect with audiences on a whole new level.
Okay, crystal ball and magic aside, how has this AI thing impacted your bottom line? Are you making millions with your AI-powered commercials?
Well, AI hasn't turned us into overnight millionaires, but it has definitely given us a competitive advantage. By speeding up the production process and delivering more targeted content, we've seen increased engagement and better ROI for our clients. So, while we're not swimming in cash just yet, we're certainly riding the AI wave to success.
Riding the wave? So, what's next? Are you planning to build an AI-driven agency where robots call the shots and humans are just puppets?
Not at all. We value our talented team way too much to let that happen. AI is a tool, a powerful one, but it's still a tool. It can help us optimize processes, generate fresh ideas, and even make our lives a bit easier. But when it comes to creativity and the magic of storytelling, humans will always be the ones pulling the strings.
Well, Sir Martin, I must say, you've managed to convince me that AI isn't the devil in disguise. Thanks for sharing your perspective today, even if you are just a human puppet.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could shed some light on the subject. And hey, who knows, maybe one day we'll have AI-powered interviews too.
Today, we have the remarkable Sarah Auteur, a commercial director facing the daunting challenges posed by digital production techniques, AI, and synthetic media. Sarah, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. These are indeed uncertain times, and the future of our craft hangs in the balance. I appreciate the opportunity to discuss these poignant matters.
Can you share with us the gravity of the situation? How are these digital production techniques impacting your role as a commercial director, and what does it mean for the future of the industry?
The impact is significant, and the consequences are profound. I have dedicated my life to breathing life into stories, creating meaningful connections, and evoking emotions through visual storytelling. These technologies have the potential to automate and streamline various aspects of production, eroding the unique human touch and creative vision that we bring. It casts a shadow of uncertainty over the future, leaving us to question the very existence of our roles.
What's at risk here?
We must be cautious not to lose sight of the intangible elements that define our craft. Filmmaking is an art form that thrives on human creativity, intuition, and emotional resonance. It is in those ineffable qualities where our unique value lies, and we must strive to preserve them amidst the rising tide of automation.
Amidst these challenges, how do you envision yourself adapting to these technological advancements while maintaining the integrity and soul of your work?
As artists, we must evolve with the times while remaining true to our artistic core. I embrace technology as a tool rather than a threat, incorporating digital production techniques where they enhance the creative process without diluting the authenticity of the story. I strive to expand my knowledge of emerging technologies and explore innovative ways to integrate them into my work.
A poignant and necessary approach, Sarah. In your view, what are the unique qualities and inherent value that human directors bring to the table?
We possess a deep understanding of human emotions, allowing us to craft narratives that resonate on a profound level. Our ability to connect with actors, guide performances, and make nuanced creative decisions based on intuition and experience is invaluable. Moreover, we foster collaboration, empathy, and the creation of authentic connections that extend beyond the screen. These qualities shape the very soul of filmmaking, creating an irreplaceable human touch.
What advice would you offer to those who find themselves grappling with these challenges, seeking solace and guidance amidst the shifting tides of the industry?
Embrace the challenges before us, but never lose sight of the power within us. Lean into your creativity, your unique perspectives, and your unwavering passion. Let us remain diligent in our pursuit of excellence, continuously honing our skills, and staying informed about the evolving landscape. Seek unity and collaboration, recognizing the strength we possess when we stand together. The future may be uncertain, but by staying true to ourselves and the art we hold dear, we can weather the storm and shape the future.
And Starbucks is hiring.
Yes, Starbucks is hiring.
Netizens worldwide, welcome to the ultimate digital showdown. Forged in the fires of deep learning, powered by GPT-6 and quantum computing. Two harbingers of digital might. A battleground where deep learning dominance is decided. The battle of the AI avatars is about to commence.
All right, I have both Sarah and Martin here with me in the studio for our AI Rumble. Thank you both for being here. We've covered a lot of ground separately. What do you have to say to each other? Sarah, why don't you start?
Thank you, Steve. Martin, let's cut to the chase. Won't introducing too much artificial intelligence into our creative process compromise the spontaneity and authenticity that sets us apart? Will we still be artists, or just operators overseeing algorithms?
I see where you're coming from, but let's consider a different perspective. AI isn't here to replace our artistic flair. It's a tool, much like a high-speed camera or state-of-the-art editing software. Remember when digital cameras were first introduced? There was a similar fear. But now it's a standard, and it has given you more control over your craft, not less. It's about how we use artificial intelligence to enhance and support our creativity, not to hamper it.
Fine, I can see that. But storytelling isn't just about the technicalities. It's about emotions, human experiences, narratives that resonate. Can a language model really grasp the complexities and subtleties of human emotions?
You're absolutely right. Storytelling is about emotion, about human connection. That's still your job. Its role is to recognize patterns, predict outcomes, and streamline processes. Think of it as your assistant director who handles all the logistics, freeing you to focus on what truly matters: telling a compelling story.
But does that mean I don't need a human assistant director? And what about the risks? What happens if we disagree with the AI or it steers a project in an unwanted direction? Who has the final edit? How do we maintain control?
Change always comes with its own set of risks. Remember when we switched from film to digital? There were glitches, learning curves. Old roles died. New jobs were created. We adapted. We will have measures in place to monitor and correct AI's influence. As for control, we're not trying to wrestle with AI. It's about integrating it into our workflow in a way that optimizes our process and enhances our creative potential. So, let me ask you this. Isn't it time we embrace technologies that could potentially revolutionize our industry? Shouldn't we be leading the charge instead of resisting it?
I see your point, and I agree that technology is an important driver of our progress. However, our industry is not just about advancements. It's about connecting with our audience on a deeply human level. Yes, we should evolve with technology, but we should also strive to retain the human touch in our work. It's about striking the right balance.
I absolutely agree with you about the balance. But think about this: if AI can take care of certain aspects of production, let's say, sorting through hours of footage or perfecting the color grading, wouldn't that free up more of our creative talent to focus on storytelling and less on technical details?
Streamlining production is crucial, especially with the increasing complexity of our projects. However, we should be careful not to relinquish our creative control. We need to ensure that AI assists us and does not dictate our creative decisions.
And what about efficiency? In the highly competitive, fast-paced world of commercial filmmaking, can you afford to overlook the cost and time efficiencies that AI could potentially offer?
Efficiency is certainly a priority, but not at the cost of diluting the quality of our work. We have thrived in this industry not just because we deliver on time or within budget, but because we consistently produce work that connects, moves, and inspires our audience. That should always be our primary goal.
I think there's still a lot to discuss here and a lot to understand about the impact of technology, but I'm curious today, based on everything you've heard, what can the two of you agree on?
I hope we can both agree that our ultimate goal is to tell compelling, authentic stories that resonate with our audience. We're both committed to exploring ways to enhance the creative process without compromising the art of storytelling.
Absolutely. While we might have different perspectives on the use of AI, our shared objective is to maintain the quality and integrity of our work. And we're both dedicated to finding the right balance between leveraging technological advancements and preserving the human touch that defines our industry.
So which one of you is more likely to be replaced by an AI first?
It will be a long time before I can be replaced. While AI can streamline some aspects of filmmaking, it lacks the intuition and creative decision-making that defines a director's role. AI can't replace the human touch in crafting narratives, listing performances, or making on-the-fly changes based on instinct. But I worry about the rest of the crew. And the executives like Martin, whose role is more black and white. Artificial intelligence can count beans more efficiently than any human.
Martin, Sarah, thank you so much for joining us on the podcast today. Really appreciated the conversations, great dialogue. Join us next week on AI is Fuck as we look at the role of actors in this emerging AI ecosystem. Until then, have a wonderful, wonderful day.
This episode was produced and directed by Steve Mudd. Most of the content was written using ChatGPT. Other than Steve, the characters herein are not actual people. The voices you've heard, including mine, are clone voices created using Ensemble AI. No humans or animals were hurt during this production. The characters are fictitious creations. Any resemblance to specific people is purely coincidental.